What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Mornings with Lee Hammock, your favorite self-aware narcissist. Today, we're going to be talking about how narcissists are just chasing happiness. How narcissistic people just want to be happy. We just want to be happy. We just want to be loved. We just want to experience fulfillment. That's all. That's all. That's all we want to do. And we just get hurt for it. We just want to be happy. We just want to be happy. Before we hop deep into today's episode, y'all, make sure if you haven't already to check out my kids book. Remember, it's not your fault on Amazon. It's a kids book. It's a good conversation starter to have conversations, the tough conversations with your kids about toxic relationship dynamics, telling the truth, and all that other good stuff. But yeah, y'all. At the end of the day, I think a lot of people are asking what's the main goal of a narcissist. Are narcissists just trying to get supply? Or do they really have feelings? What's the main goal of a narcissist or a toxic person? And I'm here to tell you that the main goal of most narcissists is absolutely to chase happiness. Yeah. And let me say this. I'm not trying to invalidate anybody's feelings or just trying to make it seem like your feelings are not valid. I'm not trying to make excuses for narcissistic people. I'm just saying that most narcissists out there are chasing happiness, chasing fulfillment. And is getting validation and supply a part of that chase? Yes. Getting validation and narcissistic supply is a part of them chasing after that happiness. It's a part of them running that happiness down, trying to experience, trying to get it. That's trying to get it at the end of the day. That's the goal. The goal is to try to get it, to try to experience the happiness. And I think most narcissistic people right here, happiness is going to escape us. Let's just be real. Happiness escapes most narcissists, right? At the end of the day, that's what goes on. That's what happens. Happy, sorry, happiness escapes most narcissists. You ever heard of the have you ever heard of the delusions of grandeur? Right. That's what most narcissists are facing, right? Like that's like delusions of grandeur. Like I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But at the end of the day, it's really the delusions of fulfillment. The narcissist is chasing something to fulfill themselves. Like I'm chasing something to fulfill myself. I want to be fulfilled, right? I want that. I want that experience. I want to be happy. So that's what I'm chasing after. That's what I'm running behind. That's what I'm trying to run down. Like happiness, joy. I know, but I had a conversation other day. I had a good conversation the other day on one on one with an actual psychologist, and she was just like, "Yeah, I don't like the word happiness." I told her I just use happiness as kind of a placeholder because everybody's chasing joy, contentment. We want that permanent happiness, right? We want permanent happiness. We want the happiness to be permanent because joy is permanent happiness pretty much. Contentment is permanent happiness, but happiness is just, it sounds good. The pursuit of happiness, the Will Smith movie and whatnot. But this is the type of stuff that we do, y'all. I mean, and to try to get that happiness, that's why you see narcissists be switching jobs all the time, switching, switching careers all the time, switching majors while they're in school, switching passions, switching hobbies, like switching and switching and switching, just doing a lot of switching because we are chasing after that high, that happiness high, the high of happiness. You know what I mean? That's what we're chasing after. That's what we're trying to achieve and whatnot. We're chasing after that high of happiness. And if y'all made it this far, just so y'all know, we're doing our first in-person workshop live, not our first one, the next in-person live event workshop in Dallas, Texas on November the 2nd and Houston, Texas, November the 3rd. Click this link right here. Find this link, mentalhealness.net/events to check that out. Coming to you live and in person. There's a couple of seats left. It's going to be limited seating, but mentalhealness.net/events to go ahead and get registered for our Dallas and Houston, Texas live events workshops. Come out there, show some love, meet some people going through the same experiences as you, and get your questions answered. See y'all in Texas in a couple of weeks. But yes, narcissistic people do this, y'all. Sprint, like literally sprinting behind happiness. Like we want to be happy as hell. And a lot of times they'll sacrifice the right now for the what could be. They will sacrifice what they have going on right now. The things that you think should make them happy, the things that will make you happy, family, friends, a good job, good life, money, education. They might have all of that stuff going on for them. You know what I mean? They might have all of this stuff going on for them. But then at the end of the day, they're unhappy. They're unfulfilled. So they blow their lives. So this is sometimes you see a narcissist out here literally self-destructing a good life for the chance at a better life. Oh, so for a chance at what they think will make them happier, for a chance at what they think will make them more fulfilled. And that's what you see a lot of times. Like, damn, you had everything going for you. What the hell? Why would you mess this up? Because it's not everything going for them. It's like it's the frustration, y'all. Let me say it right here. They could have everything going for them, right? But it's the frustration of not feeling fulfilled. It's like you wake up, you look at your life, and you have everything that you should have, right? You have everything that should make you happy, and you're unhappy because this is what narcissists don't understand. Happiness is an intrinsic thing. Happiness comes from inside of us, right? And if you're not happy inside, there's no way in hell you're gonna be happy outside. No external stuff is gonna make you happy. So for a long period of time, it can make you happy. It can give you spurts of happiness, little spurts, little blasts of happiness, right? But it's not gonna give you the permanence. It's not gonna give you that permanent happiness, that joy, contentment. So Antonio Robbins said this, y'all. He said, success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. So you feel like a failure when you have all the things that would you think would make you happy and you're not happy. You start to lash out. Let's keep it real. You start to lash out and be angry as hell at the people around you. Like, because it can't be my fault, right? It can't be my fault that I'm unhappy, right? It just cannot be my fault that I'm unhappy. It has to be somebody else. It has to be you. Um, it has to be you. It cannot be me. It just can't be me, right? So the fact that it can't be me, so it must be you. It must be you, and it must be you out here doing this to me. It must be you breaking me down. So it's easier. Think about it like this, y'all. It's easier for me to change you than it is to change myself. It is easier to change the people around me and to change my own situation than it is to change myself. That's what happens right there, y'all. It's so much easier to change the environment than it is to change the internal dynamic. Because I know a lot of people ask me, like, well, Lee, you've been in therapy for so long, 7 years even, that you've been in therapy for so long. Like, have you experienced more happiness? Yeah, I can honestly say that me putting in the work in and me doing my therapy thing has actually helped me feel more fulfilled. I would say that it's helped me to live more in the moment and whatnot. It's helped me to live better. It's helped me to be more content with what I have. It helped me to be like, Lee, you have this, you have all this stuff going for you. Be happy right now. But just because you're happy right now doesn't mean you can't try to achieve more, right? My old mindset was I'm not happy because I don't have every single thing that I've ever dreamed of, right? But I can be happy right now. Why can't I be happy right now? And these are the questions I have to ask myself in therapy, outside of therapy, because yes, I've been in therapy for 7 years, but most of the work that I do on myself, most of the stuff that I do on myself is actually outside of therapy. Most of the work that I do on myself is outside of the therapist's office. It just is. So if you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person or whoever, this is the type of stuff that you have to start to think about. Like, it's not on you to make them happy, y'all. It's not your responsibility to do everything at their beck and call, because once you do it, you realize that anything nothing you do will ever be enough for them. Like, you give them your all. You try everything. You bend over backwards, forward, sideways. You do cartwheels. You do it on a split. You back flip, front flip. You do all of this stuff, and they're still asking for more. And you be like, "What, damn, what else? What else? What else gotta do? Damn, I'm doing it all. What else I gotta do?" And you realize that it's not on you. Yeah, can you contribute to somebody else's happiness? Yeah, you can contribute to it, but you can't be responsible for every ounce of their happiness. You can't be responsible for every ounce of their joy. You can't be responsible for all of that, y'all. So it's just like you will lose yourself trying to make them happy. You will lose yourself trying to make them happy because you realize that, like, once you do one thing and they smile and they're thankful for it, it doesn't work again the same way. And you'll be like, damn, I gotta switch it up. could it spice things up? Yeah, it could possibly spice things up, but it's a whole different dynamic, y'all. It's a whole different space to fall into. So they are chasing happiness. You are chasing your sanity. While they're chasing happiness, you're chasing your sanity. You know what I mean? But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into another episode. Again, make sure you check out mentalhealness.net/events to get registered for our live in-person Texas workshops, Dallas and Houston, November 2nd in Dallas, November 3rd in Houston, Texas. Check it out right here, mentalhealness.net/events. And we will see me and Nia Renee. We'll see you there and with other survivors and thrivers and whatnot. Get your questions answered. And as always, y'all, Mental Healness is out. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.